Hello guys, and welcome to a slightly different video. So today we are back on the official server, sort of. As you can see, it's not really the official server. So on the 2nd of May, I was part of a Taurethrim PvP tournament, where all the members of the Taurethrim gathered together to have a series of fights to crown the best PvPer in all the Taurethrim. And before we get into this, I just want to thank everyone who was at the event and helped organise it and helped build the stuff for it, because it's the most fun I've ever had on the server, hands down. It was also incredibly long, so this is going to be a 4 or possibly 5-parter. Now, this style of video where I'm doing post-commentary over the recording of what happened is only going to be for the first 2 parts, but the last 2 will have my voice at the time because I was speaking at the time. So yeah, it's the Taurethrim Tournament on the 2nd of May, and yeah, it was loads of fun. These are literally the only videos I've ever enjoyed watching back. So without further ado, let's sort of just get into it. So at this point, we'd been in the arena for about half an hour. I wasn't originally planning to record this, which is why I warned in chat, as you probably saw, because someone asked me if I was going to record it, and I said, I wasn't planning on, unless you guys are all okay with that, and everyone said, yeah, sure, go on. So I did. Also, I know I write overestimate. So, the first fight is meant to be me against this guy called Boslin. And we are going to be the ones having the first fight. We haven't had the fight yet because we're waiting for nighttime so everyone can set their spawn. That's basically caught you up on the last half an hour of shenanigans that has led us to this point. Oh yeah, also I've been given this gear. I dropped my gear at the outpost, so the other thing worth noting is this was recorded, I think, 5 PM BST, or that would be 4 PM GMT, so pretty busy server times. Server was at 40, basically 40 players and above throughout the whole event, so it's going to be a pretty damn laggy one. Now, because of the nature of this video, I'm probably going to leave a timestamp in the description for when the first fight occurs. So if you just want to go ahead and skip to the fight, then that's okay. There'll be a timestamp in the description. Yeah, because the other videos later on, when it's sort of live commentary as such, sure. But I know a lot of people are sort of like this style less, and that's fair enough. You know, this is only something I do when I have to for whatever reason. Like if I forget to record my mic but I need to do the video, or if or for example in the battle video when I needed to be muted. I really needed to listen to other people. But yeah, don't you worry, the other members here will be making appearances later on as well. So this is the arena we're going to be fighting in. It's pretty cool looking, it's got lots of fire, it's got a moat around the edge. See that little brown ring? That's actually a wooden gate over lava. And we'll talk more about the lava in the next video. So I'm just sort of admiring it. It looks really, really cool. It was actually finished up for this event specifically. It wasn't complete until a few days before. The other thing you'll want to know is, because this whole thing was organised through Discord, and that was how we were doing voice chat, that was how we were communicating mostly, that means there's going to be a lot of points where there's nothing happening on screen because I'm on the escape menu because I'm looking over at Discord. Obviously, because, that, for example, is where the brackets were. So someone drew up the brackets for, every fight that would happen, and obviously that was on Discord, so there's going to be a lot of this to check between it and stuff. Now, I think 8 players turned up eventually. Here at the moment we have 6, I think. 7. We have 7 players currently, and 2 extra turn up later. So 9 players turned up for this, and it was great, and it was horribly, horribly laggy. The lag will come up much more later on, but because at this point I think we were running 41 players, whereas later on we're running 45 for the entire time, and the TPS just shoots itself in the head. Yeah, so as I said, huge thank you to everyone who was involved in this, whether they, especially the people, I think there was more than one involved, who finished building the arena, obviously the people who were building it, before it was finished as well. Especially to everyone I fought. In this video it's Boslin, so huge thank you to everyone who was my opponent, and generally just a huge thank you to everyone involved, because this was great and I was getting rather bored, with us all being locked up for a certain reason YouTube doesn't like people mentioning. And I think this was great, and I really hope we can do something like it again, because it was a ton of fun. But yeah, the tournament's pretty simple. It's, there are prizes for first, second, third and fourth. So for first, there's a weapon with lots of modifiers, and I think it's 1,000 coins, and then 500 for second, 500 coins for second, 200 coins for third, and 100 coins for fourth. So there was an actual prize here, and the players that were planned to come here was 10 players announced that they were coming here, so being in the top 4 means you're at least in the top half. So So there is a lot of sort of elapsed times, but that is how it tends to work when you set up these big events, because we were waiting for people to arrive, and more importantly we were waiting for night time for everyone to sleep. And oh god, also notice this in the chat, the vodka and the drunk stuff, that will come up later. So we started floating the idea of having a drunken fight, and it was glorious. Now there was also extra humour injected in this, and you will definitely see it come up a lot because this is in the capital city, right? And that has an issue with permissions because many people, including me, don't have permissions for any of it. Because, you know, I haven't been a member of the Taurethrim for that long. But yeah, for example, yeah. So the first fight, as planned out in the brackets, was me and Boslin. Now, I have to warn you, I'm not very good at PvP. At all. And some people who came to this trained basically from the planning, from when the planning began, they started training. And that means I'm at a pretty fair disadvantage because I'm, you know, bad at the game. Basically, I've never really engaged in PvP. It was just the battle, and we all saw how well that went. Like most of you, it's one of the most viewed videos for some reason. But yeah, all the videos are going to be a bit long in this saga mostly because I was sort of more focused on the actual things that were happening. So sometimes I forgot to end the video. That's why this original recording was 28 minutes, and because I'm adding an intro, probably going to be about half an hour when I upload this, we'll see. But yeah. Also, I do, while we're here, want to apologize.
I think it's going to take a minute for the sun to set, so do you guys just want to get started?
As I said, people do talk.
I mean, it's tea time or something.
Well, I have Discord Nitro, so I'll be able to like live stream the whole thing into the voice channel. So it won't really be much of a problem if like someone is away or something.
Yeah, but so the thing is, with the losers bracket, I don't know when we're gonna run that. So, and some people just teleported over. Oh, it's been 30 minutes, so who knows? It's just getting back might be a little bit of an issue for second fights if you go to the losers bracket.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying,
what your waypoint cooldown is.
True. Yeah.
Mine's currently at 10 minutes.
You'll just respawn at the bed, so...
Yeah. As I said, this was the first time I'd ever used this waypoint, so you can tell that I've been here 29 minutes, because it starts off at 30 minutes the first time you teleport somewhere. So, you know, I've got 23 seconds left. So by the time we started recording,
turn night, actually.
I've been here 16 minutes.
With the TPS being 2, I don't think it will.
Yeah, it's not gonna go anytime soon. I think we should try to get an admin to set it for us. I don't know how well that will work. So we can always try.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pause it here while nothing's happening. About videos at the moment. So I haven't put many videos out lately. I think it's been about 6 weeks since my last upload or something. And it's basically because, you know, the build up to the exams was starting, and it was really getting, you know, big, starting to have more work I had to do. Didn't really have time for YouTube, especially big time sinks like the official server, where to do something that's interesting enough to have a video about, I have to do like half an hour, probably longer amount of work, just depending on, and the last few official server videos, you know, there hasn't exactly been much to show off, really. And then the quarantine struck, and the first few days I stuck really, you know, tightly to a regimen, to a routine, making sure I'm doing all this stuff. And YouTube wasn't really a part of that. And then when that fell apart, it was just like I didn't really have the motivation, because, you know, it's not the happiest times, and YouTube isn't. I'm sure you get what I mean, but this was really pre-made for that. And again, another big thank you to everyone who was here for letting me record this, especially, you know, all the people who I can't remember who it was now. I can't remember whoever asked me if I was recording it. A huge thank you to them. I think it might be Boslin, but I'm not sure. If you're watching this, do let me know, and I'll give you a proper shout out in one of the later videos. But yeah, so that's why I haven't uploaded lately.
Doesn't look like there are
Hopefully I'm going to be trying to do it more often.
any admins on right now.
Oof.
And I'm checking the LOTR Discord, and it looks like that one of them is idle and the other is do not disturb, so
So,
I think they're hungover.
yeah, possibly.
Oh, the comedy.
what's my time at? I mean, a lot of us have been here for 30 minutes, so the timer's probably done.
Yeah, my timer is like 3 minutes and 53 seconds, so I'm fine.
Yeah, it'd probably be fine just to go and do it.
Yeah.
Hold up, I'll be there just a second, reading the blowgun.
Yeah, so basically I came here with 3 bread, and then when I thought the fight was going to start, I threw the bread away so I couldn't cheat, and then, you know, it took half an hour. And by half an hour, I mean like 35 minutes. Also, this man has an unhealthy amount of corn. Like,
Yeah, I'd be up for fighting. I don't know if Ware's here.
now, because I was muted, that caused some issues with people not realising I was actually paying attention and stuff. This is one of the examples where I think people were paying more attention to voices and to Discord than game chat, which, you know, makes sense. And here we go. Here we go. The first fight. So this is the first fight. The winner, I think, yeah, the winner will go to the semi-finals, and the loser will go into the sort of semi-finals. The loser has to fight another fight and then gets into the loser's bracket, I think, as I recall. Yes.
Okay, I can do the countdown, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
So whoever wins or loses still has a chance for a prize. Just gonna kick out the Cyclops.
Okay. Where Tom, are you ready?
He's muted.
Oslin, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And so commences the first fight of the tournament.
Oh boy, this TPS is bad.
Now my strategy was basically stab him with a spear and then swap to the sword, but I sort of forgot to swap to the sword, so I just kept hitting him with the spear. Which is weird because I literally
Oh, I
did
should've named
maths
the
to
weapon.
figure out that the sword was the best option, but still used the spear, so... And deceased. Now you could see by the bar that it was
GG.
fairly
Yeah, GG, man.
close. Also, GG to that guy who got Wargbane.
That was
at the
pretty
same
close,
time.
actually.
Yeah, because I was at 3. Basically just another hit.
So I was
Okay, so who is it?
very lucky in that fight. Basically,
Me
'cause
versus Luke?
no way I could.
Where do
Yeah,
we put
you-
the items?
And now we have one of the many
I think
permissions
you put them
issues
back in each
because
chest.
I can't access those chests.
I can't come in.
You're just
I'm not allowed in the
Let me just
city.
give them to
Just give it to one of us who has access, like J-Kun or Afro.
there. I'll just toss it out. It's
Oh, right. I'm gonna... Actually, hold on. My next fight is here, so... I'll just...
here. I'll
Is my mic buzzing?
No. It sounds...
Okay, good.
So fortunately, the greatest ever
the next set of armor is in
builder
the chest
of
on the
walls
right.
is coming
Yeah.
to rescue me.
and then I have
from the
food if
gates.
someone needs it.
I'll go get the door.
I'll be right back and close my door.
Also, you can see by the stars coming out, the sun setting.
Sun's setting now.
Like
Well,
immediately.
since
after my
Luke and I
fight,
have
because
fast
typical.
cooldowns, I think we can get the fight over with. And then hopefully the sun will...
Yeah. How do you like lower your cooldown time, or is just?
It's just repeated
you
usage.
just have to fast travel to it.
Okay, that makes sense.
The lowest you could get it is 3 minutes.
That makes sense then. Why the cooldown, that's the place where I am, is like 10,
So,
and
yeah,
everything else is 30.
I'm
Wait, are these gates
rescued
that
by
open?
the
Oh,
person
Yeah, they are
who's
gates that open.
swiftly becoming
Okay.
my
Yeah,
personal
The
Jesus.
lava ones, yeah.
yep.
Oh,
And,
That's
and the
pretty
thing is, they're set to a different access as some of the other stuff because I can open them, but I can't open the other stuff in here.
Yeah, what they
Oh,
just
they
said
only
is
open
also
unlimited parts.
worth noting because they're talking
Yeah, you
about the
can't open
gates
it.
over the
that's
lava.
kind of weird. How they just open in like different...
They can be opened by
Where do I grab
anyone
my gear?
at any time.
There's chests over by the entrance to the arena
Okay.
that have stuff in them.
The reed basket.
Okay.
Yeah, the raid basket.
The right one. And the one on the right.
And if any of you need
Oh, wait.
food, I have food.
I guess you can take the one on the left. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I have like 4 corn. So, I'm not sure if that's enough, but I'll...
Our
Right here.
faction appears to be strangely reliant
Yeah.
on corn.
Some
I
cotton
can take
corn.
2 weapons, right?
I'm fairly certain if you ever have the equivalent of
3 is
Panama
one
disease,
spear, one bludgeon, and
Taurethrim
one
is
sword.
starved.
Okay. I'll just take a sword and a spear.
So this.
Oh, we can sleep.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I don't have
nice.
too much longer.
So everyone goes. I secure the nice bed for myself because, of course, I do. What do you think I was going to want to sleep on one of those dirty stray
Okay,
beds?
so the trick is to like sleep until it turns
straw
black.
beds.
Yeah, mine just was stayed black, like
Also,
from the
I-
start. But that might be because I'm looking inside my
I
head.
hate
But yeah,
when
yeah,
it's
you just
a
have to
like
sleep
10
until it
spawn
starts getting
system.
darker.
This is dreadful. We
Basically,
just
just like count to 10 or something like that.
sort of have to guess when spawn is set. It's really annoying.
I mean, newer versions, you just have to like walk over it and it sets your spawn or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's
that's
why
not
I'm
quite
glad
how it works.
the mod is going to 1.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Also, yes, they did just casually.
Wait,
drop
am
the
I
patch.
fighting Luke or
Yeah.
am I in an?
You're fighting me.
Oh, Tycoon. What are you?
Lord of the Rings is updating to 1.15, but I'll do a video about that at some point. Probably. And the new update, which
It's
is
tactics
meant to be
versus
coming soon.
blue. Boston left.
Bosslin, would you care
I
to do
completely
the
missed that.
Sure. It's Tactic and who? The other person?
Luke?
Luke. Okay. Are they both in the chat, or are you both in the chat, or do I need?
I am Luke.
I am Tech.
Okay, cool. Luke, are you
I am
ready?
Spartacus. Yes.
Tactics, are you ready?
So
3,
here we have
2,
Spartacus versus
1,
Tacticus.
Go.
Tactics. So we're going to see how this goes, and the answer is quite laggily. What you can see is they're both hitting each other with swords, and one of them is going to die. Trust me when I tell you they get way laggier.
GG.
GG.
And Tactics was victorious in what it
Man, it's
seems
taking
was a
a year
surprise
to
to
pick
no
up all
one.
this.
No, I know.
Well, at least the TPS was raised by like 2, so that's.
Yeah.
Okay, next fight would be Bunley
So if you're
and
only here for the
Jonathan.
PvP, those are the
Not
only 2
happening.
fights in this video,
The next fight is Tycoon and Afro.
I think. There might be a third.
Oh wait,
Thunder.
I
I'm
did pick.
fairly certain it's just 2, but then
I didn't have one.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't use bludgeons.
I'm putting my stuff in the left chest.
Hold up, I'm editing the bracket.
In fact, we appear to have a third. So we got the tribal chief against the
Who won the first fight?
king. I
Boston.
think it's High King.
Boss.
I apologize if I got that wrong, but I think it's High King.
I can do it.
Oh right. I guess I can do the
Yeah.
Now we are obviously cheering on our boss here
Afro. Are you ready?
as he fights his own boss.
Tycoon. Are you?
Can our chieftain pull this
Oh,
off?
Tycoon's doing the countdown.
Oh.
Also, yeah, I missed the countdown because I was on F1 mode. This is tense, and
GG.
GG.
the king, High King, Taken was victorious. And that was sad.
I'll be right.
Okay.
So at this point, someone I think it was boss one. Put up in the Discord how all the fights had gone. Might have been late. I can't remember. And then obviously looking at the bracket, trying to figure out who's next to fight.
No, it's Manvero and Defcon.
So,
So I win by default since he's not here.
Okay.
So the next fight is up against someone who hasn't arrived.
Alright, I'm back. What did
a bot.
So our
Yeah.
friend here has
Someone
won
got one.
automatically.
The next fight will be Boslin and Tactic.
Tactics. Ooh, fun.
Wait, did Defcon fight?
No, it was a buy. It was Manver.
Yeah, Manvero's not here. I can't access my chest.
Lots of permissions issues.
I'll just hand you stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Having terms is so nice.
I don't even know
And
where
some
to get
people
Wait,
are
are you in the
Lotr.
Taurethrim?
I think so. I'm in 2 different Taurethrim fellowships, but I don't have access to whatever this is.
And
It's this land under the
Oh.
protection of Susan Alcorth. I don't have that protection.
Oh, so it must.
Fellowship
Oh,
for this thing.
it's the Atok Ka Fellowship.
So yeah, that ends. Right. It ends rather suddenly. I'll just leave us on this image. So yeah, this one's a bit of a slow one. It's preparation, but the rest has far more going on. So, you know, I will make sure to leave a timestamp for the first fight, hopefully. But yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Huge thank you for watching this long. And I hope you're going to enjoy what's going to go on in the rest of this tournament. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!